Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another makeup one. I don't know if you guessed because I have a naked face yet again. So that only means that I am going to be doing my makeup with you. I'm very excited because it's been a bit since I did a makeup video and I actually really enjoyed doing it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do another one. So that's what I'm going to do today. However, it is not going to be as long because the last video I did was 50 minutes long. Like what? Just because I was doing my makeup ridiculousness. But it is not going to be that long today. I'm going to make sure of it. And if it ends up being long, I ain't posting it. It's just not going to happen. Like, literally. So for today's makeup video, I'm going to be doing my full face with products that I haven't used in a while. And I'm actually very excited because, obviously, over the years, you buy more and more makeup and then you start using that. And you forget about makeup that you used to have and love. And I got this idea a couple weeks ago when I sorted my makeup collection out. And I was like, yeah, I need to do it because there's so much in there that I had that I did use to love a lot and I don't use anymore. Like, I literally haven't used some of these things, well, most of these things, in literally years, and it's ridiculous because I did used to love it and I still do. It's just I haven't used it in ages. So yes, let's jump right in. Alright, so I've pulled you a bit closer so that you can see me spots a bit more. And I've also put my hair back in, like, yeah, pinned it up a bit because I can't cope with it flying around my face while I'm doing my makeup. It's really irritating. And also the sun is starting to come in and out, which is going to really irritate me, but I'm going to try and deal with it. So if you can see the lighting switching a bit, that's why. So the first two steps are things that I actually still use now. Now, I do have a bit of a story to go with it, but I'm not going to tell you because it will be here all day. But basically, the first two things are my eyebrows and carving out my eyebrows and eye base. And I still use my beloved number 7 beautiful eyebrow pencil. I've literally used this the entirety of me doing my eyebrows. Since I started doing them, this is all I've used. And then I also still use the Peel Weeze base because I love this as well. Now, if MAC still did Select Cover Up, I'd be using that because that was something I used to love so much. But of course, they discontinued it, so I can't. But whatever, we're going to be using this because when I started using this, that was it then. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so now that that is done, and I look scary, we're going to go into the fun bits, which is eyeshadow. And this is actually the whole reason for doing this video because I used to absolutely love this palette and I was like, I need to use that again. And it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Smells like peaches. I don't think it does no more because I bought this quite a few years ago. I think I bought this for my 16th, so yes, but I like it. Yeah, it still does smell like it, but not as strong as it did. But yes, I used to absolutely love this. I'm holding it this way so you don't do the mirror. But look at all the colours. Beautiful. And I just had to use it again. So that's why we're using it. And it's funny because this was actually my very first high-end palette. The colours that I absolutely loved were Luscious, which is this one here. Look at that, beautiful. I also loved Cobbler, which is this one, and Caramelized, yeah, that one. I literally used them all, but they were my favourites. I mean, of course they were, because they were like golds and nudes, which is ones I go for the most. And so that's what I'm going to be using now because I wanted to do this combo again, which was this one here, called Charmed, I'm sure. We're going to also use a bit of Puree and Luscious because it is gorgeous. So yes, let's do that. So for the first colour, I'm going to take a little bit of Puree on a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. Alright, so let's have a look and see what this looks like. Ooh, pretty much similar to every other colour like this that I use now. I'm actually wondering if I ever use this palette with a base. I'm saying that I'm using it, but I can't remember if when I first started using it, if I had it, an eyeshadow base, you know, like P. Louise or Select Cover Up. I don't think I did for the first little bit, so this might be kind of my first time doing it with a base, and it actually looks brilliant. Hell yes. Let's do the other eye. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to move on to the other colour that I said, which is this one, called Charmed, I'm Sure. Whoa. Did I actually used to use this with Luscious? I don't know. I never actually said, but I'm using this on a different crease brush, which is the Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease, if you wanted to know. Alright, so now I have done that. It's time to move on to the glitter, and I'm very excited. We're going to be going with Luscious because I know for an actual fact that I was obsessed with this colour. So we have to use it. Of course we do. And for that, of course, I'm going to use my Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader Brush, which is flat, easier to pack on glitter. And of course, we're going to be spraying it with MAC's Gold Light Fix Plus. Yes, I sound like I say Max, as in like the name, but I'm not saying it. I'm saying MAC. Yes. Let's do it. Holy gold glitter. Wow. Ooh. That is pretty. Can you, oh my god, can you see that? Whoa, the sun's out again. That's nice, but like, get it. Alright, so that's one eye. Let's do this eye. Whoa, this is such a pretty colour. I knew it. And also, this is another thing that I probably didn't do, was I didn't wet my brush, because that was something I learnt. I did a makeup course actually in like someone's, what's the word, but like someone's salon. I did a course and they actually told me that when you do glitter, wetting your brush is better. So that's also something I didn't do when I use this. So get it done. Alright, so the glitter is done, but of course it's a little bit blocky right now is what I call it, where it's a bit at the edges. So I'm going to go back to the first brush I used and just going to blend it in. That's funny, it's actually just still smell like peachy as well. Like it. Alright, so that is the first part of my eyeshadow done, and I'm actually loving it a lot. It's so pretty. That Luscious is lovely, and I knew as soon as I did this that I would be into using it again, so I'm definitely going to keep it out a bit more and use it a bit more now, because why not? Look at that. Looks great. Alright, so the next step is going to be foundation, and of course this is also something that I have used for a while. It's the same stuff, and it's not going to be no surprise to you, but it is my NARS Sheer Glow. Love this stuff. I have literally used this stuff as long as I have used my eyebrow pencil. I mean, I have tried others, but this is my fave, so I'm just gonna be using this. Of course I am. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so now that that is done, the next step is going to be concealer, and I'm going to hide all of these hideous spots that I have. Ooh. And for the concealer, yet again, it was something that I have literally used for years, and it is the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, which everyone uses, but there's a little bit of a difference because I'm going to be using this one, which is number 4 now. I don't know why. Extra Fair, because I still use this and I've literally used it for years, like I said, but for highlighting under my eyes, I have started using the Revolution conceal and hydrate one. However, this is also just as good, because obviously they made a lighter one. It then became good for highlighting. So I used to use this before I found that. So that's what we're going to be doing now. So we're going to do number 5 first and put in all of my spots, which don't cringe. Yeah, I'm terrible. I shouldn't do it like this because I know this causes more like bacteria and stuff, but whatever. This is just what I do. You're not being funny. I think I need a new one of these because it's been a bit since I last bought one. And now we're going to move on to the highlighting one, which is actually hilarious because I haven't used it since I bought it, because I buy them both, and I was like, why did I do that? Because I don't use this one, but now I'm glad that I bought it because I need it for this. I have to say, not as good. Nope. I absolutely love me Revolution one now. So, sorry. But, yeah. Let's blend it in. Alright, so that is done. Next is powder, and it's that, a classic. Look at the state of it. This was one that I actually kept because I had about 6 of the same thing, and they were all like that. I'd hit pan on all of them, and I was like, I will probably bin them because I don't really use them no more, but I was like, no, I can't because I need it for this video. And not being funny, I may bin it after this because it's old. But yes, I'm going to use it because I literally used to use this all the time before, literally, like, last year. Was it last year? No, the year before. Before I bought the Veil by Hourglass for my birthday last year. That's it. I literally use this. So, it's not been a while, but it has as well. So, because I literally didn't use it at all last year once I bought that. So, Sigma powder brush. Let's do it, though. How weird is it to go back to things that you used to love and be like, yeah, this is everything, I can't live without this, and then you're like, oh, did I really say that about this stuff? Because it's shit. Now that I've found something else, I mean, now I'm into loose powders a bit more, because I have that little Remercier one now, and I love that as well. So now that I'm back to pressed powder, nope, don't like you, but there we go. I did it, and it does the job. So, yeah. Next, we're going to go back to my eyes and finish them off. We're going to be doing the underneath eye because, of course, I can't live without that. And I just dug my finger in an eyeshadow. But yeah, we're going to go back to Puree, I think, and we're going to put a bit of that underneath with my favourite brush for this, which is the Spectrum A14, no, 12, okay. Why does that make me feel better when I do that? I don't know. Looking at my eyes now, with one done and one not, this one just makes me feel strange because I haven't got it underneath, and I don't know why. I think I just like it now where it's under because it feels more done. Is that just me? Or are you like that too? Let me know. And then the other colour we're going to do is Luscious. We're going to go back with that and add some shimmer to the bottom as well. Whoa, sorry about that. The sun's now come back out. Of course it has. Oh my god. Yeah, but no, now we're struggling. Now we're struggling. Oh dear. Because the sun, oh shit. The sun is now right in my face. Alright, so I have done that. It looks great now, and I'm actually obsessed again with Luscious. It's my new best friend. I'm going to be using that quite a bit now that I've done that. So the next step is going to be mascara, and it is Too Faced Better Than Sex. I did show this in my what I got for my birthday video. So, and I think I mentioned in that I had a video in mind for using it. This is the video because I did used to love this as well. Of course I did. Why I wouldn't be showing it to you and using it if I didn't. But I haven't actually had it in ages. That's probably why I haven't used it, because of course I'm not going to keep disgusting, mouldy 3-4 years ago mascara in my cupboard to then use for this, so I had to wait to be able to buy it again. So let's go. Whoa, I've just realised how blue this eyeshadow is making my eyes. I don't know if you can see it because I feel like the lighting's really bad, but yeah, it looks so blue. But there you go, there's my mascara done, and I bloody love the stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I have actually been using it because of course I bought it for my birthday and was like, well, I want my mascara, so I have been, but I still love it and I had to use it in this video. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is bronzer, and I'm going to be using NARS Laguna, which I also was obsessed with. However, I haven't used it in a bit because I feel like at some point I thought, oh, I don't know if it is the right colour for me, to be honest. So I did stop using it, but I haven't. That's why I'm going to use it, because I forgot if it does look all right on me or not. I don't know. But we're going to do it because I did remember that I did used to love this stuff. I mean, please, I bought an entire thing of it because I used to have this, I have this, which had it in it, and that's how I bought this, because I hit pan on that. So we're going to use it. And for that, I'm using a Zoeva powder brush. There you go. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, but I now look a lot less pale than I did. So I actually really like that, because I was a bit nervous about using that again, because I just use Benefit Hoola now, and then I got into it, but I can see why I used to use it a lot, so maybe I'll go back into it and use it again. And going back to this palette that I was on about, I'm going to be using the blush that's in it, because I used to like that. But there you go, that's the Laguna, and I hit pan, so that's why I bought that one. But yes, I'm going to use the blush, and it is called Orgasm. Don't ask me why it's called that, it just is. The whole palette's called that. What's it called? Orgasm Infatuation. Right, okay. Well, yeah, because the highlight here, that's also called Orgasm. So, I ain't gonna be using that though. I'm just using the blush. Okay. And for that, I'm gonna be using Zoeva's Luxe Sheer Cheek. It's so weird because blush is something that I just don't use anymore. And I don't know why, because when I do use it, I love it. But, and I used to use it a lot, because whenever I do this kind of video where I'm like going back, using things I used to love, or doing how I used to do it, it's always blush, and I'm like, right, because I don't use it now. But I used to actually use the Sleek one, Rose Gold, that was the dupe for this, a lot. But then I actually got the real thing, so I started using that. But ooh, I do like it. I don't mind it, it looks nice. You know what? I feel like I need to use my powder brush again and just blend out my bronzer a bit. Now it's time for my favourite bits, the highlights, and I'm going to be using this, which is something that I literally haven't used for ages, and I'm actually very excited to use it again. It is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Highlight in Fireball. Oh yes, I'm singing the song too, and it looks like this. It looks beautiful, and yeah, this was something I also bought for my 16th and used it a lot and haven't touched for a while, so I had to use it again because I have so many highlights because I'm a bit addicted to highlights, as you probably know. So going back to this, I'm very excited, and yet again, that was my very first high-end highlight, so I'm very excited to give it another whirl. Let's go. With, of course, my fan brush, which I didn't use when I first had it. Maybe I did actually. I don't know what my voice did, but maybe I did, because I probably had the brushes then. Put a bit of my brow bone. Ooh, I can't tell if that's the blush. You can't even tell, but I can't tell if that's the blush or the highlights. But they look quite similar colours now that I look at it. But it's quite iridescent. It's like peachy pinky colour, and I was obsessed with it. And the last step is going to be my lips, and for this I'm going to be using this little combo, which is MAC for both of them, in Spice for the pencil and Velvet Teddy because this was such a craze. I feel like I'm realising now how much this stuff was like really popular when I first started doing it and having this stuff. This is why I'm using it now, because it's been ages since this was a thing. But yes, of course, this was one of the biggest popular colours ever by MAC, and I was like, I need that, so I had it. And of course I bought the pencil to go with it, because this was also great as well. So yeah, let's do that. So this is something I'm very excited to do, because it's literally been ages since I used Velvet Teddy. Now that that's done, we're going to go in with Velvet Teddy. This was well before my liquid lipstick days as well. I just used normal lipsticks. However, this is matte, so I did like that. Whoa. This is such a nice colour. Okay. What am I even playing at? I mean, obviously, girl, you bought it and loved it at one point. Damn, I love that. I'm going to be using that a bit more often now. I'm just all over the liquid lipsticks. But, it's matte, and it's nude, and it's gorgeous, so yes. Alright, so that is the finished look from using all of the products that I haven't used in ages, and I am in love. I actually love this a lot. It's so pretty. It's definitely something I use as it is, like things I do now, but it's just the products, and I love them. I love the eyeshadow. I'm using that Too Faced so much more. I love Velvet Teddy. I'm whipping that baby back out because it's been a while, and I actually love it. I'm not sure about Laguna. I do like it, so I might have a go with that again. Yeah, I'm very impressed. I am a lot. So I'm very excited to use some of this stuff again. Also, if you're wondering, I know that some people get annoyed about t-shirts if you don't know what they're saying, but it is my single taken Waiting for Alec Lightwood top. Of course it is. So there you go, if you wanted to know. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a big fat thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to comment down below and letting me know what you thought. And also don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. And yes, I'll see you in my very next video. Goodbye. My beloved number 7. What? Who? That's not it. Holy shit. Now, if Max, not Max, I always say that. So, is that a ladybug? But, get out. I mean, don't, because we like ladybugs in this house. But, yes. Next it'll be a black cat, okay? No. Sure, don't do that, because I know for an wait, what? But I was like, no, I can't. Oh shit! Don't drop it, girl. Sugar butties, bash my mirror. Sugar boys. Yeah, can you piss off? It's 3 o'clock. There he is. Right on time, matey. Yeah, bye-bye. Go behind your cloud again. We don't want you. Oh, fucking no. Are you actually kidding? Holy fuck. Yeah. I can't see a fucking thing. Because it's now in my face. Like, whoa. And you can't even see me. Yeah, that looks great. What do you think about that? I can't fucking see it, girl, because the sun. Oh, fuck. A dog. Okay. Yeah, I totally wanted it there. Why do you get on the end of it? That's so irritating. Jesus Christ. So the next thing is... I'm gonna burp. Nope. Ugh. My tash. What's on today? Somebody's up here. Interesting. That's right, flush the toilet. Hallelujah! Praise Jesus, holy shit! It's an hour and 16 minutes long, wow. I'm ridiculous. Actually, yeah. Give me a big fat what? I don't know. Yeah, brilliant! We start shit. What am I doing for the thumbnail? Okay, just look at that. Is that too much? A few bits, girl. Yeah.